Hello, this is the Dhammapada Chapter 4, verse 10 or verse 53. Yathapi pupparasimha kaira mala gune bahu evan jatena machena kattabang kusalam bahum. I'll read again. Yathapi pupparasimha kaira mala gune bahu evan jatena machena kattabang kusalam bahum. Yathapi, as in the previous verse we had, yatha api, yatha as, yatha api, just as, and this correlates to the evam at the beginning of the next line. So yathapi, just as, next line, so, in that way. Kaira, from the root kri or kar, meaning to make. So kaira, the optative form, one might make, meaning a person can make, or one can make. Mala gune bahu. Guna is one of those words with several meanings. We have the three gunas of nature, sattva, rajas, and tamas. In its more ordinary meaning, it has a quality, like a person's good or bad qualities. It also means a type or a form. In this verse, it means a type or form. So mala guna, or in the plural mala guna, is types of garlands, meaning different types of garlands. And in the accusative plural, mala gune. So one might make, or one could make, is kaira mala gune. One can make kinds of garlands, meaning different kinds of garlands. And bahu, in the singular, much or many. In the plural, nominative and accusative, it's bahu, as bhikkhu, bhikkhu. So kaira mala gune bahu, one is able to make, one might make many types of garlands. Pupparasimha, in Sanskrit, rashi means a heap, in Pali, rasi, and the ablative form, rasimha, from a heap. And the idiomatic usage here is the same as in English. You can make something from something else, or make something out of somebody else, something else. So equally in Pali, you can make many different types of garlands from a heap of flowers, or put in the Pali, pupparasi, a flower heap, pupparasimha, from a flower heap. So the first line then means, just as one can make many different kinds of garlands from a pile or a heap of flowers, evam, in the same way, jatena machena kattabam kusalam bahum. Jatena, it's from the root jan, meaning to be born, and the past participle is jata, born. Machena, we have the root mri, meaning to die. Then martya is martya, capable of dying. Therefore, mortal. In fact, martya and the Latin mortal are the same root. I've been saying in Sanskrit, martya was martya. By normal phonetic mutation becomes macha in Pali. So macha, mortal, as in English we say a mortal, meaning a person. Machena, by a mortal. Now here we have the interesting construction, jatena machena, by a born mortal. Basically that means by anybody, by any human being, by any mortal who has been born. So effectively it's saying that your qualification to be able to do much good out of what you have applies to every single creature. That's the meaning of jatena machena, by any mortal born, by any man born of a woman, is how it's expressing in the King James Version, meaning absolutely everybody with no exception. So evam, thus, jatena machena, by any born mortal, katabam, from that same root kri, the future passive participle, meaning is to be done or can be done, it's an adjective, by the way, something that can be done, is in Sanskrit kartavya, and in Pali katabba. So what is to be done? It is kusalam bahum. At the end of the previous line, we had the plural form, which is actually the nominative masculine and feminine plural. You lengthen the u, bahu. At the end of the second line, we have bahum, which is the neuter singular. So kusalam, we have kusalam is both an adjective and a noun. Kusalam, often translated as skillful, the desirable quality in Buddhist practice, skillful acting, so acting correctly, is kusala as opposed to akusala, unskillful. So kusalam bahum, just much good, or much that is skillful in the Buddhist practice sense. So evam, in that way, katabam is to be done, can be done. Kusalam bahum, bahum kusalam, much good. Jatena machena, by any person at all. The idea is that just as if you have a random pile of flowers, you can make all sorts of garlands if you skillfully select the flowers out of this random heap. So equally, it's possible for much good, for bahum kusalam, to be done by the jatena machena, by any human being at all. Katabam, by the way, kartavyam in Sanskrit, is what we know as the future passive participle, meaning to be done, ought to be done. Sometimes it just means can be done. So I'll read this verse again. Yathapi pupparasimha kayira mala gune bahu evan jatena machena katabam kusalam bahum. And again, yathapi pupparasimha kayira mala gune bahu evan jatena machena katabam kusalam bahum. And that's it for 410.